Yo, what's going on, people? I'm back at base. Got a little problem with the cylinder for the compactor part of the truck. You want to just get that checked out and just see what that's all about. Yo, this dude is fucking hilarious. Um, in spite of him spitting on me a bunch of times and he talked over me, I was trying to tell him something and he was just over talking me. And he talks like he should be like a math or like a gym teacher for the school of hard of hearing. Like, in spite of all that, he's a pretty exciting dude to work with. I just don't like being too close with the OCD, but he's a pretty funny dude to work with. He doesn't smell too bad either, because I smell his cologne in spite of not being able to smell. But yeah, like, I didn't know at first if he was yelling at me or he was mad at me. He just kept saying because this thing is, I don't want to record him. I don't want to put him on camera, because that's just not my style. For one, people don't consent to you recording them if they don't sign papers, forms, and that's just a little I don't like that, because I don't want people secretly recording me if I ever got to use the bathroom somewhere. I don't want to have me on some kind of gay website without my consent. But yeah, this dude is freaking funny. He's from South Africa, and we talked about that at first. We were talking about Nelson Mandela. I don't want to get too political at work. All I just said was he got the 27 years because of his plot to blow up like public buildings and rail. He wanted to blow up like public libraries, railways. It was a plot by his organization, the ANC, African National Congress. This is all those guys were eventually sent to jail, because we were talking about that. I was telling him how many cities I know in South Africa, and I only knew really the two. I think it's Cape Town, Johannesburg, and then I brought up the whole. I said it wrong. I thought it was the Shippensburg massacre, but it was the Sharpenville massacre. Look that up. That happened in the 1960s. But we were just We were talking about that. Like, Nelson Mandela's real name isn't Nelson. He knew how to pronounce it better than me. His real name, I'll just say, means tree shaker. A white teacher, when he was like 13 or 12, gave him the name Nelson. And from there, that's what he was just known as, Nelson. But yeah, Nelson Mandela, that's the one person you have to know if you talk about South Africa. That and Charlene Theron. That's the actor. But yeah, this dude is something else, man. Cause only thing is, I just want to do my job. I feel like we do waste a little time working with him, because he dropped me off. I went to Burger King. I don't really eat food. I don't cook, but I just had a craving for it for some reason. Take that risk. And I'm just like, bro, we should be doing rides right now. Because I feel like with him, he probably would be out 1 o'clock in the morning still doing trash. But he's a funny dude. Like I said, in spite of all the spit and all the possible risks of catching COVID from him, and the yelling and the screaming and the misinterpret anger that I feel is directed towards me. Because like when we were talking about Obama, he just started yelling. He was like, let me ask y'all this. He's a preacher. Do you guys know when preachers talk and they meet someone, they know someone's name, they gotta use their name and an example? Like he was talking about we were talking about a lot of shit, man. Cause